What's going on, guys? Jumping on today, hanging out, trying not to freeze. It's cold up here in North Carolina. How about where y'all are at? We're doing a little bit of checking out here on the good old World Wide Web, trying to do some planning for or this year's deer season. It's 2025 now, but we're doing a little checking out. Want to get some of y'all's opinions on some of you outer state, or maybe even where y'all live, on how the deer hunting's been going, how the population is, what y'all seen deer movement wise this year. We don't care to hunt public land, I can tell you that. We've been quite a few places, hunted a lot of public land tracks. The Shawnee National Forest or State Forest, I can't remember which one it is, up in southern Ohio. We love it up there. We've been up there a few times and are possibly considering going back this year. I know that the CWD was in southern Ohio there a little bit, but we're going to check it out. And if you're from Ohio, let us know how it is up there. I mean, we haven't been up there in probably 4 years, but we're very interested in checking out, coming back up and doing a little bit of deer hunting. But just jump on, let's have us a little good live chat here. What's going on? What's going on, Friday Night Fishing Club? Yeah, buddy, hope you are too. How's the weather over there in the UK? It's cold over here too, man. I tell you what, we've had a real cold snap. We're not used to this here in the South. What's going on, guys? Like I said, I apologize if I can't pronounce a few of y'all's names, but glad you're joining us. Thanks, man. We're working on it, that's for sure. I'm gonna let it grow as long as I possibly can, without it getting in the way. We'll put it that way. No, we're like I said earlier, we're just doing a little bit of searching on what we're gonna be hunting here the next couple of years. Um, this year mainly, we're looking to get up and doing a little bit of hunting back up in Ohio. Maybe we're trying to find us a lease, but any of y'all know that live in the South, that's like pulling teeth right now. It is a very, very hard thing to do in the southern part of the United States, even. And I mean, to us, driving 10, 11 hours to hunt on a lease is just really out of the question. Right now, we're looking for something more around that 3 to 4 hour range tops. And it's tough. It is tough. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. If you haven't yet, y'all gonna hit that like and subscribe button for us. We appreciate it. We're a newer YouTube channel trying to get it going. We really love doing these lives with y'all. It was real fun during deer season there, coming live from the deer stand, but we are trying our best to stay as live as much as we can. Just prepping for next year, getting some of y'all's opinions, some of your inputs on it. Between me and Austin, we have traveled over a lot of states here in the South, done a lot of deer hunting. We've been to Missouri, or I have out west there. Like I said, we've both been to Ohio. We've hunted a lot of different states, but we're always looking to improve our repertoire. In other words, we're going to keep pushing. We're going to try to hunt a new state every year. Another one that's really sparking our interest for this next year is maybe Mississippi. The one we haven't hunted in the South is Tennessee. I know some of y'all may not consider that the southern part of the United States, but we do. And that's one we're very interested in getting under our belt. It is a lifetime goal of mine. Anywhere a whitetail lives in the United States, we're going to try to get to every state in my lifetime. Austin's same way. He's got almost all the states that, or we both have almost all the same states accomplished first. Like I said, we'll wait here for just a few minutes and see who else jumps on. Appreciate y'all joining us right now, giving them comments. Anybody got any comments or likes, go hit that subscribe button for us. Follow along with us. We appreciate it. It's been a good past year of bringing y'all some content. Like I said, we do a lot of deer hunting. We've hunted our whole lives, and we felt it was time to start kind of sharing it with y'all. Main thing is, if you do live in the United States right now, I hope everybody's doing good, staying warm, because I know there's a lot of places getting hammered with snow. We're fortunate right now we're not, but it is super, super cold. Anytime here in North Carolina, it's under 20 degrees afternoon. It's pretty cold, so we're hanging in there, going from there. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. The ones that just jumped on. Appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, it's a cold day and just trying to get in some new information for this upcoming deer season. I know this one here has just ended, but you can't ever start early enough, and got to start planning them trips. If you've ever traveled to deer hunt, it is a constant. Are you going here? Are you going there? What you going to do? Especially beginning of the year, because you got to get everything booked up and all your places to stay and stuff like that. J-Star, I used to work out an awful lot at the gym, and I would still be going, but if you follow along with their page there, I had a real bad accident a couple years ago, and my leg is pretty much shot from the knee down on the left side, and it is something else, but I do work out my upper body quite a bit, or as much as I can, we'll put it that way. If y'all have ever had a open tib-fib fracture below the knee, it is a real pain. I do not know nothing about creatine. I try to stay my best away from any of that. What's going on, you guys? Just joining us. That's right, my man. Life is good. God bless you. Hope you're having a good day. That's right, Puppet Master. It is a very, very cold time. I'm kind of personally glad this. My favorite deer caliber that I have technically only been hunting with the last couple of years, and I've come to love, is 6.5 PRC. I am by no means, there's Zach Cam, a Hornady fan, but I can tell you one thing. I shoot that Hornady Hunter out of that gun, and it loves it, and it is a very good round, and it's the easiest one to find for me where we live especially. But I am also a fan of a 270. I've killed many deer with a 270. It's a nothing wrong with that round either. What about you? The 300 Win Mag is a great round also. I have a lot of buddies, that's what they hunt with. 6.5 Creed, I've killed a lot of deer with those. Actually, I killed one real good deer out in Missouri with a 6.5 Creedmoor. People can say what they want to about them as far as hating them or loving them, but I can tell you one thing, it's a good caliber. To me, hunting deer, it doesn't matter what you shoot them with. If you shoot them in the wrong spot, you're not going to kill them. What's going on there, Dr. Snorkel that just joined us? What shells do you use, Zach Cam, in your Creedmoor? Blacktail Freak, what's going on? Awesome. I don't know that I've ever messed with a 9.3 by 62, but I don't have any trinkets for sale. Nope. We're just on here talking about a little deer hunting, preferably. I've killed 150-inch 13-pointer out in Missouri 3 years ago. I do like Glock. Glock has always been a dependable pistol. Austin, like I said, he is on the local sheriff's department here that hunts with me a lot, and that's what he carries. That's what he has. Ain't nothing wrong with hunting squirrels. That's what I cut my teeth on before I moved into big game. I have never hunted blacktail. It is on my list to do, but we, like I said, we have never made it out to hunt any blacktail, and looking forward to doing it sometime. By golly, if you can hit a catapult and a flame or the flamethrower at a squirrel, you're doing pretty good. That's a good one. Like I said, I haven't ever done any kind of blacktail hunting, but I'm pretty sure that's a big one. 128 inches from what I've heard before. That's a pretty good deer. Had a deer try to total my truck this season. Revenge for me killing their kid and destroying. Yeah, they will by golly do that. I have a 2017 Chevy truck, and I hadn't had it very long, and my wife first, she decided she wanted to go Black Friday shopping instead of deer hunting a couple years ago, and we got out, and I'd be dang about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was going down the 4-lane and smacked a 4-point right in the middle of the road. Took the whole front left quarter panel out. It was something else. I mean, I'm sure it would if you could catch up to it, but I'd be impressed if you could. Let's get away from the flamethrowers and the llamas and unicorns, though. They're Dr. Snorkel. We're deer hunters. We don't do none of that. But let's get back into kind of what the topic I want to talk about today is as far as traveling around. What states have y'all been to? I mean, have you hunted any different states than your home state, or do you travel and hunt public land or hunt with a guide? Or Oh Lord, $7,000. You've had a go of it, that's for sure. I've never been to Africa. I can honestly say, being a hunter, that's something that's never really enticed me to do. I'm mostly a whitetail hunter. Now, Austin, if he was on here, he likes some of that exotic stuff. He'd probably say, "Game on. When can we come to Africa?" But that's just something I have never had a desire to go do. I've not had anything like that. Private lands in Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Alabama. We, like I said, we're looking forward to hopefully getting into that Mississippi and Tennessee this next hunting season when it comes up there. Alabama, we just got back. If you haven't yet, go check out our YouTube videos there from Alabama. We had a couple good hunts. I killed a nice 8-point down there. It was a real fun trip, and I've been down there a couple years, and I go back in a heartbeat. What's going on, you guys just joined up? We're just kind of talking today about getting prepped, where we're going to go for this upcoming deer season of 2025. I know it just ended for 2024, but can't never start too soon. I'm just going to ignore that one. Guys, stuff like that, we ain't got nothing to do. Because we're on here talking about deer hunting. What's going on, you guys just joined up? That's awesome. Glad you got you a big buck. And like old Puppet Master said there, any kind of gun lube, preferably Remington gun lube, or I use even old Hops number 9. We get the rifles dialed in with some of that every now and then. Up in the Rockies, that's awesome. Congratulations. They are, like I said, we're looking forward to expanding out into these western states here over the next few years. If you haven't yet, guys, go hit that like and subscribe button for us. We appreciate it. We, like I said, just a growing channel, trying to get up and going on our deer hunting stuff. We've been happy as can be bringing our content to y'all, getting our hunts out with you. We're both deer hunters. We have been our whole lives. Ready for turkey season to be here now, to be quite honest. We're ready to go and maybe do a couple trips during turkey season, hopefully. I've not killed an elk, Blacktail Freak. Like I said, we are mainly whitetail hunters. That's something, though, that I'll be completely honest, we are on the, it's on our radar. We have been kind of scouting out different places to go. Here where we live, as you may know, they have restocked the elk population. There is no hunting of them still, but we are looking forward to maybe trying to plan us a trip to Colorado or New Mexico and do an elk hunt here within the next few years. I always told myself by the time I hit 40, I wanted to do that. So we're We're going to hopefully run a little bit ahead of time, though, and get one down here in the next couple of years. Well, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, Puppet Master. It's part of hunting. He gets out and does what he loves. You can't ask for more than that. If y'all haven't yet, share the live. See if we can get some more people on here. Like I said, we're interested in just seeing what state y'all are from, what you're hunting. What's going on, Pakistan, or Psycho from Pakistan? If you're just joining up with us, like I said, we're sitting here kind of just doing a little bit of looking on where, in other words, we're going to be doing our hunting this upcoming season. We haven't really decided. We're looking forward to maybe trying out a little Mississippi, Tennessee action. Ain't neither one of us killed a deer in that state, and we got to get them off the bucket list sometime. Hog hunting. They do. Hogs are horrible. I don't know, Puppet Master, I don't remember where you said you're from, but hog hunting is becoming a big time industry, kind of like deer hunting. I know a place we hunt with down in Alabama, they do hog hunts. They are actually Pulsar thermal dealers. They do a very good job on their hog hunts. A couple of my buddies, they went down there and hunted with them last year. But I will say, here where we live in West North Carolina in the Smoky Mountains, they are becoming a problem here too. We're starting to get more and more, and it's just becoming an issue. The biggest thing here is on public lands, you cannot hunt them unless it is a open season for a game animal. So if you're squirrel hunting, you have to kill them with that weapon. You can't take a rifle out and say you're squirrel hunting. Or during deer rifle season, you're more than welcome to hunt them then. But now on private lands, it's a little bit different. You can hunt them anytime. I'm not even sure what that means. But I'm good. Oh yeah, I know. Down in lower southern states, yeah, they want you to kill them all, and I don't blame them. Like, it's a horrible thing for any kind of crop fields or farmers. JJ, yeah, I mean, that's to each their own. Like I was saying there a while ago, I'm just not big on the whole exotic species thing, and I'm glad you're going hunting. I mean, I believe in, I'm a big conservationist, so if something is way overpopulated, I don't know how your giraffe population is, but if something is overpopulated, I believe it ought to have an open hunting season. I mean, it's the way it's been forever. There's still animals. If you don't take more than what your fill is, in other words, your tag limits or conservational limits are, it should be open. I mean, that's no doubt about it. But like I said, giraffe, that's just not something that I've ever personally been into, or any kind of exotic, really. Austin, the other guy that hunts with me on Time Brothers, he is big time into exotics. He's wanting us to go kill fallow, Axis deer, and all that. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you joining us. Here in North Carolina, you get 6 deer tags a year. You get 2 bucks and 4 does. Your does, it just depends on where you're at. So doe season is only mainly open during um, archery season, which runs up until the end of November now. I got you. Thanks for joining us. Yep, that's right. Puppet Master, there's a lot of people that kill them and leave them. And I'll be personally honest with you, what hog hunting that we have done, it's a kind of hit and miss. A lot of people are like that. I've never really found a wild hog like you're saying. If it hadn't been fed right, it's eating old wild stuff all the time that ever tasted right. But we there's a lot of people they do love to eat them. So I mean they do have them processed where they're at and bring them on back home. But we it's just nothing I've never had the taste for, to be honest. I know those old hogs they carry a disease. I believe it's brucellosis or something like that. It's found in where they waller and stuff like that. It's just I can't get past it. And I may have been wrong on what they carry there, but JJ, that Barnes TXX or TSX is a great round. One of my buddies, he's probably one of the biggest gun collectors I know, and he has switched all of his ammo into that. I've always personally, though, been whatever shoots best out of my gun. I will. I learned this at a young age from an older gentleman that went to church with me. You go through and you pick out 2 or 3 kinds of ammo, and you will see that certain guns like other ammo better than others. When I was growing up, I had an old Remington 6mm, which is just like a 243, and it is it only like the old Remington core lock. Anything else, it just seemed too hot for the rifling in the gun. IoT Electrical, I shoot a 6.5 PRC. That's what I've been hunting with the last couple of years. And to be honest, it is one of my favorite rounds. I had a little skeptical output on it this year. Shooting up close, I didn't know in that 40 to 50 yard range if it was going to perform. I hadn't ever killed anything under 100 with it. But I can honestly tell you it is devastating with that Hornady Hunter ELDX bullet. I am by no means a real big Hornady fan, but that gun, it loves it. And like I said, that is one of my favorite things is finding which bullet shoots good out of each gun. And so far, the availability on that bullet's been good, or shell. And especially here where we live, sometimes the stuff's hard to find. So that's what I've stuck with. Get me a pinch of the old get up here. But yes, JJ, back on the Barnes TSX bullets. They're very good shells. I would highly recommend them. I don't know how they are there where you live, but it is a kind of a hard round to find here, especially for that PRC. So I haven't switched my rifle to that yet. That's just some Red Seal snuff. Chewing tobacco. But it's a that's an everyday occurrence for here there at IoT Electrical. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And like I said, keep up with us there. Check out our videos, Puppet Master. We'll be on live as much as we can, too. Speaking of that, if y'all haven't yet, appreciate y'all watching, keeping up, and giving us some likes and comments on our videos there. If you haven't yet and you want to, go down and hit that like and subscribe button for us on our main channel. We greatly appreciate it. We've been bringing you as much content as we possibly can between the two of us. We've always hunted together. We've traveled all over the south, southeast here, northern part of the East Coast hunting, doing some different stuff. But we're looking forward to bringing y'all as much as we can over this next year, 2025. And hopefully with Trump getting in office yesterday, everything's going to come down a little bit and it'll be a little bit easier to get around the United States. I ain't got no WhatsApp. We're just trying to get our game plan on what we're going to be hunting here in 2025. Like right now, I'm sitting here reading about. That's a very good round too, from what I've heard. JJ, they say especially for any kind of big game like you're planning on hunting, that's going to be you're going to be one of your go-tos. But yeah, that 7mm round is a vicious round. That is one of the most popular rounds, especially here in the United States. Yeah, 11,000 views in one day is pretty dang good. IoT Electrical, I use, to be honest, over the last couple of years, I've been switching to Vortex. It's a high quality glass to me. It's worked on all my rifles. A lot of time here, we're not shooting real long ranges, especially here where we live at in our home state in the mountains. I mean, you may be lucky to get a 200-yard shot through the trees in the mountains, but where we travel, the Vortex seems to hang out. I mean, do real good as far as competing with other scopes that I've used. Now, I mean, if I was a long range hunter and going to be out west all the time, I would definitely look into probably getting a Leupold or Swarovski, stuff like that. I also have a Bushnell Nitro scope, 6x24x50. Love the scope, but a couple years ago, I've still not figured out what it was. I've sent it back one time and it come back and did the same thing. The parallax on it got messed up, and it's just not been back on one of my guns. I'm getting ready to send it back in again, actually. What about a 338 Lapua? I know a couple boys that actually deer hunt with that around here. It has been a real good round for them. 28 Nosler, it's definitely an up and coming round. I know it's been around for a few years, but it seems like it's starting to grow in popularity. I actually know a few guys that own a 30 Nosler, and they absolutely love the gun. I actually know one man here where we live at, he had a 30 Nosler built, and it's a absolute beast of a rifle. But I'm going to flat out tell you, Blacktail Freak right there, that 6.5 PRC to that 28 Nosler. pretty similar, and from what I've heard, the recoil on the 6.5 PRC is less. What do you mean, what's the deal with Nosler? I don't know what you meant by that. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, they the scope, the Bushnell scope that I have, it is broke. Hopefully they can get it fixed at Bushnell, but it's a like pulling teeth to get it there and back. It seems like, but I've always liked Bushnell stuff. I can tell you one type of glass that I have in my binos now is Athlon, and I am very impressed. I bought a set of Athlon 10 by 42s, and I wouldn't trade them for a set of Leopolds to save my life. I swear they're clear. Or Vortexes. I actually have both a set of 10 by 42 Vortexes. That's what Austin carries. But those Athlons, I'm telling you, they are great glass in them. And Leupold scopes, yeah, I mean, they're great scopes. I highly recommend them to anybody that can afford them. The Freedom version I know is a little bit cheaper, but the higher end ones, they are great scopes, but I know they will break just like anything else. The thing about a scope is a lot of people don't understand it is very imperative to use that torque wrench or the specs that comes with it, because they will bust. One of my buddies, he actually has the Leupold Vari X6 with the fire dot in it, with a either a 52 or 54 millimeter dupe, or the end on it, and that thing is absolutely slick. You talking about a scope? If you want to shoot out to say 700 yards, you can dial that fire dot into whatever you want it to and whatever number it's on, and it is right on the money. Like I said, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. My favorite gun to shoot overall is probably, I have a 6.5 Creedmoor in it's a Remington. I don't even remember what model Remington it is, but if I'm just out plinking around or at the range, I do love to shoot. I'm not very big on the whole AR platform. I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody having one, or even if anybody hunts with one, but they are just not my thing. I'm more of a bolt gun guy. But now for hunting, my favorite gun that I have ever really shot and stuck with, I do love Thompson Center arms, what you can find in them. Muzzleloader wise, that Thompson Center, I don't remember the model name of it now, but it is the one with the interchangeable barrels. It is a very good muzzle loader, especially feels good in that barrel. But as far as what I shoot and hunt with, Winchester makes one of my favorite guns. I'm partial to them. I have a 270 in the 6.5 PRC in the XPR Winchester, and I have a 270 Winchester XPR also. I have not shot a SIG Cross. I will tell you though, SIG makes probably one of my favorite pistols in their platforms that I've ever shot. But guys, I'm gonna jump off. I've got everything I need done here. It's time to get back to being a dad. I appreciate y'all watching. You guys just jumped on. Appreciate you. If you haven't yet, go down and hit that like and subscribe button for us. We appreciate it. Like I said, we will be glad to talk to you about anything we can. Yeah, buddy, anytime we're live, bring up guns with us. Michael DeRosa, I promise we'll be glad to discuss with you what we got, what we've ever shot, what we hunt with. But like I said, we're going to jump off. Kids are getting ready to be getting in from school, so appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like and subscribe button for us. Thank you. Time Brothers out. We'll see you on the next one.